A Ukrainian fighter and her unit's medic helps evacuate yet another fallen comrade. A GoPro camera on the helmet of Yara Chornohuz captured this time-lapsed video and the exhaustion and grit of her unit urgently pushing through the forest, trying to save their fallen friend. When every minute can mean life or death, frontline combat medics like Yara are a lifeline.
You are constantly under tank, artillery, and mortar shelling. Infantry of occupants are just 100 meters away from you, and you can be wounded with bullets in any moment.
Before we met, we didn't know much about her, but there was something about Yara from her Instagram photos alone that promised a rare window into the bloody reality of this war. The only way to meet her, travel to her location in the Donbas region near the most fierce fighting of the war in Backmut. To visit Yara, we've come to Lyman. It's a town that's just a few miles away from the front line. We hear the artillery fire already. This is your ambulance.
We prefer armored car, you know? Here we have tank shelling and artillery shelling almost every day. This is what we face every day. We have to use like a Mitsubishi wagon for evacuation. Yeah. Let's go, let's move back.
From this destroyed village, home now mainly to Ukrainian fighters, Yara speeds back and forth to the front line in her makeshift ambulance.
Why do you have an American flag?
It's just to irritate occupants and Russians.
The mission of Yara's unit: fight and gather military intelligence, bringing them so close to enemy fighters that they can see them.
You just came back from the front line?
That's right.
What's it like out there right now?
The last few weeks, Russians are trying to push the front line. They try to use moments when we haven't got a new portion of tanks and artillery and cannons. So they are digging very close to our position, like 70 or 100 meters away from us.
Unending Russian fire is killing and injuring Ukrainian forces in devastating numbers.
I don't feel any emotions when I see wounds.
You don't? No emotions?
Not anymore, not after a year and a half on the front line. I have some emotions about maybe dead bodies, but only after we evacuated them.
Do you have to bring dead bodies in your car?
Yes. So this car is basically for wounded and the ones who were killed. Hi.
So you have a snake tattoo. What's the snake?
The snake, the symbol of wisdom, and at the same time, symbol of medicine.
Yara's ambulance carries the wounded and dead daily.
What's been the hardest day for you?
We were unable to evacuate the dead body of one of our mates. We didn't have enough artillery, and that's why we had to step back to the line behind, and his body is still there.
Doctors treat patients. Combat medics treat friends who are more like family.
I have in memory lots of my mates, friends who are killed, and this gives me motivation to fight.
The ghosts of the dead urging her on in the name of freedom and life. A glimpse of the life and death reality of the front lines. Chance?